respect you, and I love you to church. I love you, and I don't want this to draw a rut between the two of us on anything, because I respect you, and I campaigned hard for you.
And I want respect to be staying there too, y'all. Really do. Faith, that's. But it's all right if we. It's all right if we.
I just want to agree to disagree with you on this one.
Look at every major effort in America. If the mayor's not behind it, then why would you pass it?
I understand that, but you're on the board of the PAC, and the Facebook page is banning people. Not even people who are opposing. People who are asking basic questions.
Like Zach Maxwell.
Not even opposing. The fact that you're on the board, and the city council's on the board, and you're voting to put this on the ballot seems like a total conflict of interest. The fact that you're banning people from a page that you're on the board as a PAC, it looks like it's the government shutting down, like, your censorship.
And whenever people get censored, that's they get upset. Like we saw that with Andy Peel this past spring, and people get upset whenever they feel like they're being censored and they can't even ask a simple question, or if the
Well, I will go and work with the rest of the PAC to talk to them about allowing questions to be on there. But what has been happening, when you imagine, is that someone will make a positive comment, and then they are browbeat for the next 48 hours.
We have kept every negative comment.
For the record, I was the night after the Tuesday council meeting this past week. I was blocked from the page because the Keep the Rangers, they released a statement that said that there was a small group of opposition at the council meeting. I screenshotted it. I said that there were 14 in complete favor and there were 30 opposed to the deal at the council. I look forward to voting on this in November. Took a screenshot. The next morning at 7:30, I was no longer on that page and I was blocked from the page. That's simply a dialogue there, and
go ahead.
That's uncomfortable to me to be censored by a group.
A PAC does not allow you to advertise your views. Never do.
That's on Facebook.
Never
That's a public forum.
Never do. This isn't a forum. Make no
Facebook is
mistake.
a forum.
forum?
Facebook is a forum. Facebook is a public forum.
That's a different deal.
That's what we're talking about.
It's the same way.
Facebook is a public forum. Anybody can go on Facebook and post anything they want to, and if they're using F-bombs or bad language, you delete them, whatever. But it's Facebook. If you don't like people commenting on Facebook, then keep them from commenting in the first place. Completely. Which you can do, but you haven't done that.
Are you going to record everything that we're saying?
I'm very interested. I was involved with the Cowboy Stadium, and I voted for you, and I helped you.
Okay. Well, that's real interesting.
Well, since you engaged me, I'd like to ask you a question. When the Cowboy Stadium was put on the ballot, none of the city council were on the PAC. Were there any of the advisors?
Absolutely, but you look around. That's a new change here.
That is a new thing.
It is since then, but you look back at the original ballpark, you look at other cities, and our council and our mayor don't believe that this should just be on the ballot.
Were there any advisors to the PAC that suggested that was a bad idea for the city council members to be on the PAC?
Exactly opposite. We had city leaders across that asked, hey, we want to see our council and our mayor very involved
on the pro
leading
side.
this effort. Yes.
On the pro side, not in weighing the pros and cons, but on the pro side.
Absolutely.
So
You do. Now, we
where's
can
the
have a
public
difference
forum
of
gonna
opinion,
happen?
but our city is at risk right here. You may not believe that, but it's...
Where's the public forum going to be? If it's not Facebook.
Oh, it
is
can
there a
be
town?
Facebook,
Where
but
is it
not
gonna
on
be?
the PAC's
Where?
side. That isn't a place for that. Same
Give
way
us a
with
place.
you. No political action committee
We
allows
are
you
a
to
political
act.
action committee.
Yeah, but you're not the
We're
same
allowed-
political action committee.
Has the city of Dallas publicly expressed an interest in attracting the Rangers?
Yes, they have.
Have the
Really?
Rangers
Yes,
said
they
that they
have.
would
In
leave?
fact, it's written. In fact, it's
Where
written.
is that written?
It's written in Dallas Morning News, which I know you've been quoting it. It's also in the D magazine. Sir, I don't know you and you don't know me, but I can tell you this is very real, that there is not, it's Dallas and a lot of other cities want the Texas Rangers. So
Have
you
the
can go out and
Rangers
say,
themselves said that they made a public statement that they will leave if they don't get
No,
$500 million.
they have not.
Thank you.
They have not. That's fine. But don't question my integrity. You can disagree with me, but don't question my integrity.
And I would never
I pointed out.
I respect you,
And I guarantee you, it is very, very real.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. Did you guys consider putting a retractable roof on the existing stadium?
Yes.
How much
we
would that
did.
cost?
This is not going to be an interrogation. If y'all want to
It's a
set
fair
up,
question from a taxpayer, sir.
what did you say?
It is a fair question from a
No,
taxpayer.
I said, what was your question?
What is the cost to put a retractable roof on the existing stadium?
It would be running $400 to $500 million and would require them to be out of the ballpark for a couple of years.
Is that according to the architect who originally built the stadium?
Let me share this with you. You don't go to the architect to be looking at a roof. You go to the structural engineer. That's a favor that I showed you. The architect does not design the roofs. You want to actually look at who would design it.
That's fair.
And architects and structural engineers were consulted.
Don't you think it's reasonable to call them? By the way, how you doing?
No, very good, thank you.
You think it's reasonable to call him and just ask him what his thoughts are?
One, I'm not responding to that at all because a study was done through a registered professional engineer and registered architects who were actually the production architects. The guy you're talking about was the design architect. And yes, I have talked to him.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you make that public? If you think that that's real, why wouldn't you?
I haven't responded to anything that you have said, and I will if you start making true statements.
Nobody's
Wow.
responded to
I've said that
anything.
you guys haven't contacted David. Is that true or is that false?
We have contacted David.
Okay, well, so
I
if
have
I
met
talk to
with him.
David and David Schwartz says that I've never spoken to anybody from the city or the Rangers, you'd be lying.
He's not going to say that. He may have said that before, but it doesn't matter. The study was not done by David Schwartz.
Well, I understand
It
that.
was done by a structural engineer and by the production architect of the original ballpark in Arlington. You jump to the conclusion that the design architect would be the one to go to. But
No, I
if you
didn't,
knew-
Jeff. All I said was it would be unreasonable to talk about this subject. At least talk to the guy who did that design.
Well, I tell you, it's very exciting here what is happening, and I wish that y'all would study it because the very thing you want to do is to keep property taxes down. This is our opportunity to do
We
that.
have agreed about Ballpark Village in St. Louis. I'm going to have lunch there this weekend with my dad and my uncle in St. Louis, and then I'm going to go watch
And
the
then go to
Cubs play.
Kansas City.
I love Kansas City too. I mean, it's a great
Kansas
great
City
area.
has rebuilt 6 city blocks.
Absolutely,
There.
and
It's
and
pretty
we've agreed on
phenomenal.
all this.
Thank you.
I
I am
just-
already
I know
late.
you got things to do.
No, I was due at a meeting at 2 o'clock here, and I stayed here and visited with you guys.
Jeff, and I appreciate it.
And,
I do.
and, you know,
We're gonna, again, I'm gonna continue to say this. It should be an in-house, honest discussion. It should not be, you guys hire some guy from.
Warren,
and this is
Warren,
not
wait
for
just a
that.
minute.
Here, here,
This
here,
is-
here.
No, it's not. It's not
This
for
is a
this.
speech for.
No, it's not.
that
It's
you put on
not.
Facebook.
No, this is not for that. I mean, I didn't.
I don't need to sit here and listen.
It's a valid point.
My door is open and you have never.
You
come to
haven't
me.
told
Never
us where
called
the
me.
public forum should be for people to ask questions and have open and honest debate. Tell me where that is. Where can we go? Where can we ask questions and get debate on this?
Faith, I'll give you a complete list of that.
Thank you.
Because it's not just one place.
Okay.
What I
because of
suggested
the-
to the paper was that they have, we do this in the legal world all the time.
Oh, the paper, in the media. Why do we need the
wait,
media?
let me finish. We just have, we have opening statements in like everybody gets a page, 500 words, and then you ask each other questions in written form, and everybody responds to it over the course of a few days. It's a very effective way. We do it in the legal world all the time when there's a public discussion of an important legal issue. It's very effective.
Well, we'll discuss that, but the biggest thing, Warren, that you need to do is to stick to the facts. And because I have to tell the truth. I can't skew things and I have to be
If you think that I'm
reputable.
skewing something, then I'll
If
give
you
a
believe that only 20% of our sales tax is paid by people from outside of town, I don't know where you've been.
We
where's
looked
my
at the
number?
I don't know where
number.
you've
Give us
been.
the data.
I-
We've
Do you
asked
believe-
for the
do you
data
believe
on
that-
everything.
Here, just a simple question. Do you believe
simple
that
question.
80% of the people in Cowboy Stadium are from Arlington?
Give us the
That's
data.
not-
That's what
is
we're
that-
asking
That's not the
for.
issue. It's how
No,
much
no.
sales dollars.
You didn't look into how the study was done. The study was
That's
done.
why I asked the question. See, it's an honest question, Jeff.
No,
Honest
it was a
question.
statement that you
No,
put in.
It's the CVP numbers. I didn't make these numbers up. Did you read that post? I went through exact details of how I calculated that. Exact details.
that-
We're asking
that-
for data.
All you have to do is have somebody can show me Warren, you're wrong. This is where. That's an honest question.
I have taken the time
Thank you.
here and delayed other people that had it scheduled their bid. And look, I will continue to be courteous, and you didn't see anybody cutting you off and deal. You're welcome to say what you want to say, but also know that I'm going to be working just as hard as I can, because I earnestly believe that if we don't get this thing done, that it is going to be devastating to our community.
Is that why people were threatened with arrest for trying to attend the event?
I didn't know anybody was threatened for arrest.
Trespass, criminal trespass?
No, I did not see that at all.
That was unfortunate.
You said
Well-
that you would be charged for trespassing at the convention center yesterday.
I'm just looking for honesty.
We had families there at the convention center, and I hope none of our families were threatened, because I can't imagine anything like that happening.
We're talking about people who went to the event and were asked if they were for or against the stadium deal. And when it was found out that they were against the stadium deal, they were told to leave under threat of criminal trespass. Those were not families.
I have no idea what took place.
Should that not happen in the future at future events that the PAC hosts?
Sir, you can put that phone down, and if you want to talk to me, you set up an interview like other journalists do, or like other citizens
We're
would.
citizens, Joe.
Who are you?
He's a friend of mine. Okay, we're done.
We've met.